awesome. No, it's freaking awesome. Sheboygan's cool, especially the part that you guys live in. You guys got a lot right there.
Oh yeah, we have a perfect little pocket there. There's a lot of people from Milwaukee moving out here though.
Yeah,
Like
I know.
yeah,
I know.
yeah, like there is a group of kids that walk by every day that are usually just kind of loud and things like that. They'll go around the block out of sight for a few minutes to an hour. Then they'll come back wearing separate clothes, and it's like, oh yeah, no, you're running.
Yeah, no shit.
Yeah, and they do this every day too. Like Stogie sees them, tells me about it too.
Just be careful around there. You don't know what the fuck they're carrying, you know?
Right. Well, we don't ever talk to these people. Like they just kind of walk by every day and they do their thing, we do ours.
Absolutely. It's
But
a
it's
shame. It's a shame.
Hey everyone.
yeah, it is. But they're bringing their bullshit up here, definitely.
No shit. You know, I can't seem to catch a lizard out here. I feel like every time I get really close to catching a lizard out here, I don't want to hurt it, so I flinch, and then it gets away. But I see a
You keep
lizard.
trying to catch the lizards.
Yeah, but I see a lizard right
What's
there.
everyone up to?
I just feel like
What colors are it?
it's green. It's a gecko.
It's green.
Yeah, it's a
Oh,
gecko.
it's a little gecko.
Yeah.
Oh, those are cool.
I know, and I want to get him, but again, I just feel like it's just not worth it. You know, I don't want to hurt him.
No.
If he turns around and
Yeah,
tries to
that's-
bite me, you know, I don't do
Oh, it just tries to bite you and everything.
that. Well, maybe. I don't know. I haven't successfully touched one yet. I'm kind of.
Like you flinch every time when you try to catch
Well,
one
'cause-
and it almost gets away.
Yeah, but I
It's
try not to
with the,
like
like-
grab it so hard, and so I kind of like twitch a little bit. Yeah, and maybe I'm also afraid of getting bit a little bit. I don't know. I shouldn't be because they don't bite hard at all. I know that.
Right, like it's a gecko.
Yeah, it's not gonna fucking bite me hard. But
Right. It's not
For
gonna hurt
people
your
in the
body.
build.
at all, yeah, it's probably hardly gonna make an imprint. You know, people like take those little things and put them on their earlobes, like have them bite their earlobes. Yeah.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Yeah.
No, like what else is there like that? What else has been going on?
Man, business has been good with carpentry. I've been doing that lately.
That's
So
great.
yeah, I still cook at the Anvil on Tuesdays, and then speaking of, I should tell my boss. Thanks for reminding me. I have to text her. I'm still in Florida. And then I bartend at on Fridays at this bar called it's like more of a restaurant, but it's at Dorsey's.
It's called what?
Um,
Hey guys.
it's called Dorsey's. I've been bartending there on Friday nights.
Oh, Dorsey's. I thought you said Dorsia. Like, fucking American Psycho. And I was like, that's a real place.
Yeah. No, it's actually a pretty sick spot though.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
gonna
it's
tell you.
like kind of a fancy place. It does sound kind of fancy.
It's pretty fancy, but they make like, they do have like burgers and like, like regular like, whatever food, but then they do like roulade and bolognese and like, just like like real nice fancy dishes too, and they run specials every night, and it's just a real dope place. There's no waitresses. You go up to the kiosk and you order your food, and then someone comes and brings it out to you. It's real.
Oh, Stogie would love that.
Yeah, it's real tight. It's right down the road from the Anvil in Cedarburg.
Oh, it's in Cedarburg. Okay, so we'll have to remember that for when Stogie and I get our next date night.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, no, they have great food. It's John D'Amico, the guy that ran the Anvil. He used to live below me. It's his menu, he's the head chef there, so phenomenal.
Hey everyone.
That's really cool.
Yeah, other than that, yeah, just like carpentry's been going good. Kind of getting dicked over by these one guys, but I mean, it's what it is. That's the job sometimes.
Well, what was the job?
It was a kitchen remodel, but they changed everything on the fucking, like, they're like, oh, actually, can we do this? Actually, can we do this stuff? Well, maybe we can add this. Maybe we can do this. And then, so they added and changed a bunch of stuff, and then they were pissed when their quote went up. So they were like, we're not gonna pay this fucking quote. And we're like, well, and we're done
It's
working.
like, well, right, like they can't just not pay you.
Right. Well, might just have to eat
Like,
it.
you could sue him for that.
Absolutely.
Sorry, I was
Absolutely.
just watching this. Oh, sorry, 1 second. What's up there? I didn't hear you say.
We're doing it. We're having it, folks.
I've been taking that out while I'm talking to Benny. Here, I'll put him on speaker so you can say hi. Alright.
Hi, Stogie. How are you? I'm sorry to hear about your foot, my bro. Your ankle. Yeah, I suppose. Ice. Yeah, no shit, eh? I'm starting to learn about that, so.
That's alright.
Yeah. Nah, no shit. We're born to be tough. Yeah, right. You're right. Just enough. Tough men cry too.
What's up, everybody?
Exactly.
Just sitting here
Oh,
chilling.
man. You remind me, I want a stogie out here. I've been in Florida for since Monday. About a week now, and I every time I'm out here, I always have a stogie. I haven't got myself a stogie yet.
No, that's alright, good stuff.
Yeah. Enjoy your steak and kid. Talk to you later, buddy.
So that's Toby?
You're gonna eat the kid and play with the steak?
Yep, gonna eat kid play the steak.
That's awesome. I play with my food too. I was on Andrew's live stream. I was on his live stream a few days ago, and I was like, if we get 500 likes within the first hour, I'm gonna eat Andrew.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, that's pretty good. We did not get. We got 100 likes, not 500 likes.
Oh, gotcha. Like, oh, so close.
Yeah, no shit,
Just
right?
gotta put the fork and steak that boy.
Yeah. Still take a nibble out of his ear once in a while.
Oh yeah.
No, I've been.
A little sampler.
You've been good though. Your noodles all good.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I've been looking over steps I need to take to make sure that I stay stable basically.
Absolutely.
That's actually kind of a reason why I wrote the book that I did, that I just released.
Yeah.
I have a lot of issues with anxiety and things of the sort. So, what I did was I wrote a book. And with all the research
Okay.
I was able to put it into practice, and these days I barely ever get panic attacks or anything of that sort. I'll get anxious once in a while.
Of course, that's a normal human reaction.
Right.
We got 12 in the bell.
That's just it. It's not.
What did everyone have for dinner tonight? We had taco.
I'm really happy to hear that. It's okay to not be okay some days though.
Oh yeah. Like, those days are few and far between now, I'm happy to say.
Man, I'm so fucking happy to hear that. That fucking, my heart bleeds. That is so awesome.
Thank you too. Because I know when you knew me way back when, I was not stable or anything of the sort. I was a
Oh
fucking
yeah,
mess.
I just know you've had some rough days. You deserve a clear head.
Oh yeah. It took a while, but I'm finally getting that.
See, trust the process, man. Trust the process. And everything, I know we've talked so many times. There's just some days it's like, man, just wait. There will be a day where all this will just be a memory. I'm glad,
Yeah.
I'm glad that's today.
Yeah, absolutely. Oh, believe me too. Like actually, getting married to Stogie and having Charlie has really not only improved my life, but it's made me a lot happier. I'm extremely blessed to have them.
You've always had pretty motherly instincts, though. You've always been pretty, take care of the group kind of gal. So it makes sense that that gives you.
What do you have
a lot of
plans for the
sense of purpose,
weekend?
Oh yeah, definitely. But I still gotta get my career going too.
Of course.
Like, I got the stuff with the books, and I've had no work prior to it, but I kind of got started at the bottom again. I've been out of work for 2 years.
Yeah, that's all right. It's not. Hey, something's better than nothing. So
Right.
Yeah, but
no, just, sorry, go ahead.
no, you first.
Well, I was gonna say, like, with the medical examiner job, I gotta get certifications to be, licensed physician, basically. Even though I'm
Okay.
working on the dead, it's not like I'm gonna be diagnosing and treating and healing people, not unless I'm a necromancer.
No shit, right?
Uh,
I also believe
Yeah.
you could do that. I highly.
necromancer?
Yeah, I feel like that. If I were to hear that you were a necromancer
Well,
in 5 years, it makes sense.
It's like, oh yeah, I can see
Well,
that.
you've done everything the fuck else. Come on now, you know that just.
Pretty much. It's like, what else is left, man? Except
No
going back to the dead.
No shit.
Like, ask them questions like, where do you come from? What do you do?
It's just it won't. I mean, it's just it's kind of neat. Well, not neat, but like it's kind of interesting to hear you say that though. That you're starting from the back, you know, starting from the bottom because I mean, you strive so long, and I know how you demand perfection. So normally you don't have to, and normally your work and your just the interview itself, has everything to prove. So it's
Right.
it's neat to hear, oh, back on the job hunt. I say that because my brother, he's 31 right now. He's moving back in with me, and well, not back in with me. He's leaving a really shitty situation down in Wyoming, and I'm like, please, like, come move with me. For one, I could use the help, and I don't want him to be in that situation in Wyoming. And he's like, yeah, there's all this stuff, and the talk about, getting a new job down in Wisconsin. He's like, well, I could start up back at my old place, or, there's plenty of, it's never too late to start over. It is never too late. You don't have to go back to the same old stuff. You learn something new. We're not old dogs yet.
Yeah.
We're not old dogs. So it just kind of makes me happy to hear that it's not just
We got
it's not a race.
5
At one
lights
point,
in the building.
we all tear ourselves down to build ourselves back up.
Exactly, yep. And once your brother moves back in with you too, like he'll be able to get back on his feet. No problem.
Oh
too.
yeah, and we're the dream team, man. We're gonna be up and active and out and going on hikes and maybe even working out together and staying on the grind and just keeping our heads clear, not getting all fucked up and wasting our money on stupid shit, and it'll be good.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's another thing too. Like ever since Sophie and I had Charlie, like we really haven't had a whole lot of times where we went to the bar or anything like that. We haven't really been drinking at all.
Good. That's fucking awesome. For a Wisconsinite, that's surprising.
Oh yeah. Like we don't believe in bringing Charlie Boy to the bar.
Absolutely.
Like that.
Yeah, I hear that. God bless you.
But beyond that too, we're both ex-alcoholics.
Yeah, absolutely. Trust me, I remember the amount of bottles in your fucking fridge.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
It was just that and mustard.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. Okay, but we all have to go through things and again, tear yourself down to build yourself right back up, Whatever makes us better in the end.
Oh, absolutely.
I have this nice saying that that I heard. It was, you cannot love yourself all the while hating the experiences that shaped you.
Yep, exactly.
And I really
Very true.
believe in that. Yeah.
Well, yeah, like that's a great saying. It's true. Like you can't love yourself and hate the experiences that made you who you are.
Unfortunately, Sydney, if there was any exception, it would be you, though. Hated, having ill feelings about the past.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I do have. That's the weird thing too. Like I don't hate the things that happen to me anymore. I just have grown to accept them.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm glad.
Like, would I ever go back to it? Fuck no.
No, absolutely not. It's all learning, It's all lessons, man.
Oh yeah.
But no, man, I was battling a little bit with some mental health lately, and then I don't know, man, just all of this stuff, all these parties and concerts. I haven't had really time to just sit and think about, all of my issues, and now, like I said, I'm sitting here by the pool, tanning in the sun in Florida. I feel like like things always end up evening out, you know.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Are you doing okay too? Like you know that you can always call us
I
too.
appreciate that. Yeah,
Like if you're having trouble.
no, I do know that, and I really appreciate it. And likewise, yeah, I'm good. I just, I feel the same things that you're supposed to. I've been feeling the things that you're supposed to feel at this age. You know, like gotta do better, gotta get focused, gotta get more money, gotta, be more healthy, gotta, I have I have things that I need to look forward to in the future. And if I don't do it now, I'll never do it. Just like all the things that you're supposed to, I guess, feel at this age. But
Hey guys,
Yeah.
I just,
I was gonna say like
this chair's spinning my
it's work too.
butt
Like
off.
if you're thinking all this stuff at this age too, you're ahead of the curve.
I suppose so. Yeah, there are some people who have no problem living in their mom's basement.
Oh, there is that too. Like I know one person that's like that.
Yeah.
I'm doing good. How are you?
Weirdly enough.
You remember Josh, right? Black.
Josh Black?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember him.
Yeah, that guy's still, at home and doing it. Somehow I just reflect on him. He's like one of my
I'm doing
oldest pals.
good.
I've known him literally since the day I was born, and he's still kind of like that. He's 26 now, and he's just like, yeah, what do I need to do? He hasn't got a job, not staying in his mom's basement. I'm like, man, and like he doesn't care, he's got it set up, and it just one day that thought I try to tell him one day it's gonna just click. And you'd be like, man, I need to do more, and then you'd be like, well, I'm 45. What do I, like gotta snap into gear.
Well, yeah, like, or he could end up like some guy that we know. So there's a guy that
It
some we know
like
specifically named Mikey, who's like 45, living in his mom's basement, and he's a flat earther type. So he'll go on Facebook and like fight, just fight people who don't believe in flat Earth, and it's actually really funny, but at the same time, it's also really sad in a way. Like I'm sure that he didn't imagine his life being that way.
It absolutely is sad, but at the end of the day, we all make our choices, and does he make money off of doing this?
No, as far as I'm aware, he doesn't have a job. He doesn't have nothing. He just had this, like what you were saying with Josh. He has this set up, and he's just happy with the moment. Doesn't really care.
Yeah. Yeah, there's a good saying for that. It's suffer now and enjoy the later, or enjoy the now and suffer later.
Yep, pretty much. Well, that's just it too. Like
I'm gonna use that.
after Stogie and I got married, and then Charlie, like pretty much all of our friends, save for a couple people, all just bolted.
Yeah.
And there's still, there's really no one left in our life,
Wow.
save for like you guys and one other person.
Goodness gracious, Sid.
Yeah.
I mean, oh shit. They got a lot of stuff in that community out there, though. I'm sure it won't be too hard to find friends and whatnot. I know that it's 90% a bar scene, but
Right.
but like other parents and and like community stuff. There's a lot of people. There's a
Well,
good.
yeah, like we don't have any hate for anybody.
No,
Not
right.
in a million years.
A good. I always live by the ideology of I don't need anyone that doesn't need me.
Right.
I don't like people around me that don't want to, that are fake, people that like, oh, they talk shit about someone and then as soon as that person walks in the room, oh, how are you? Oh, it's so nice to see you. And it's like,
Oh yeah.
they're saying the same shit about you,
Yeah.
They're doing you a favor by leaving.
Half the people on my
In that sense,
Facebook.
yes. Like it was people that I never thought would like me either. I guess they just kind of had their own stuff going on.
Yeah.
That's okay.
That's what,
Like,
yeah.
that's life.
That's life, man. Yeah, exactly. Everything is temporary, unfortunately.
Yeah. Well, say for like some friendships, like you and Jake and one of my other friends, Tabitha. Like you guys are it, basically.
Oh, shucks, Sid. Well, hey, I guess you got a good bunch, though, eh?
We do, yeah. Like those are the lifer friends.
Yeah,
There.
quality versus quantity. like my weed.
Right.
So that being said, so you're not drinking, you're not smoking or anything, are you?
I still got nicotine and all that,
Yeah.
but I don't smoke anything else.
Well, yeah, I
can't.
meant nicotine.
Oh yeah, I'm
Yeah.
still smoking, unfortunately.
You never really did smoke that much pot. I don't even think I've ever. Maybe you smoked pot with me. I don't think so.
I haven't smoked pot with you, no,
Yeah, I don't think
or
so.
anything like that. I actually, I found out the hard way why I can't smoke weed or anything like that. I'm schizophrenic, so I can't.
Well, yes,
It
sure,
kicks
yeah, you're
everything
right.
up.
It's psychoactive. I hear you. I hear
Yeah.
you.
Yep, but I've been offered, and it's like, oh, I can't, man. Sorry, man, that's all yours.
No, for sure, for sure. How is that going? Your with your brain? You medicated and all that?
Yep, I'm now medicated and everything of the sort. I still have hallucinations and everything of that nature, but they're manageable now.
Of course, yeah. Yeah, I'll never forget. When we were again, my heart just bleeds for you sometimes because I remember when we were like just kids and we're sitting on the phone. You're like, yeah, man, there's